The human brain is the most complex organ in the human body. It is responsible for controlling all of the body's functions, including movement, thought, and emotion. The brain is also responsible for processing information from the senses and making decisions. The brain is made up of billions of nerve cells called neurons. Neurons are connected to each other by synapses. When a neuron fires, it sends an electrical signal down its axon, which is a long, thin fiber. The signal then travels across the synapse and into the dendrites of another neuron. This process is how the brain communicates with itself. The brain is divided into two hemispheres, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. The left hemisphere is responsible for language, logic, and reasoning. The right hemisphere is responsible for creativity, emotion, and spatial awareness. The brain is also divided into four lobes: the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the temporal lobe, and the occipital lobe. The frontal lobe is responsible for planning, decision-making, and movement. The parietal lobe is responsible for processing information from the senses. The temporal lobe is responsible for hearing, memory, and emotion. The occipital lobe is responsible for vision. The brain is a fascinating organ that is still not fully understood. Scientists are constantly learning new things about how the brain works. Here are some fun facts about the brain. The brain is about 3 pounds, 1.4 kilograms, and makes up about 2% of your body weight. The brain is made up of about 100 billion neurons. The brain uses about 20% of your body's oxygen. The brain is the fastest working organ in the body. The brain is constantly changing and adapting. The brain is the most complex object in the known universe. The brain is still not fully understood. I hope you found these facts interesting.